lunch for brekkie. What have we got going on here, Jace?
I've got an omelette with a lot. Good
Nice.
meal. Very tasty.
Nice. What about you, Rod?
I think I've got the order for the other table over there. They got, holy shit, a triple egg, bacon and egg. We got, what are they, sausages?
That's a real man meal, that one.
Bacon, oh yes, for sure. They picked the right guy for the job. Hash brown, brioche, pancakes. That is not going to be good coming out. Holy shit.
You're an absolute glutton, mate.
I know. Wait till it comes out. Oh.
And I've got the same, basically the same as Jace. Jesus. So, omelette, well, the everything omelette it's called, isn't it?
Yep.
Everything omelette, hash browns and a bit of toast. Today, we're heading to Red Lodge at the base of the Beartooth Mountains, with our first road being State Route 2 that traverses the Highland Mountain Range, with its highest peak standing at over 10,000 feet, Table Mountain. This mountain range forms the southern border of the Butte Valley, also known as the Summit Valley. We then turn south on a State Route 41 before turning east on 287 to explore the historic mountain towns of Nevada City and Virginia City, before riding to Belgrade to visit Yellowstone Harley-Davidson. We then spend an hour or so on the I-90 before heading south from Columbus on State Route 78. This road takes us through rolling hills on big sweepers, but little were we to know that bad weather would roll in and we'd experience terrible riding conditions, torrential rain and hundreds of lightning strikes. Unfortunately, there was nowhere to take shelter, so we pressed on. Needless to say, we were soaked by the time we reached Red Lodge, and all filming had to cease. But before we leave the town limits of Butte, we have to visit the grave of one of the most famous motorcycle stunt riders in history. Well, good morning folks from Butte in Montana. So we're standing here at the gravesite of Evil Knievel. So Evel Knievel was a motorcycle stunt rider. So his most famous stunt was the attempt to jump the fountains at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, and that resulted in severe injuries. Made him a legend though, but he broke numerous bones and whatnot in that jump and throughout his whole career. In 1974, probably the one that I'm most familiar with is his attempt to jump the Snake River Canyon at Twin Falls, where we were a few days ago. He was using a rocket-powered motorcycle. It was called the Sky Cycle X2. So he launched off and went to do the jump, and it had a parachute for when he was landing, but the parachute went off prematurely, and he crashed, and he survived again. And you would have seen from previous episodes that the canyon's quite deep. He ended up on the far side of it, but yeah, quite severe injuries. So the gravesite of Evel Knievel, and on the other side of me is his son, Robbie Knievel. And then next to Robbie Knievel is Evel's mum and dad. So quite a large family plot they got going on here. So I got the boys with me here. So what do you reckon of this joint, boys?
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool, because growing up, like, that's who you sort of idolised, I guess, with your had little evil motorbikes and jumps and stuff.
Yeah, I remember those.
Surreal to be here.
I remember those. What do you reckon, Jace?
No, it's good. It's sad. It's good.
Where
Yeah.
you'll end up.
Yeah.
So he was born in 1938. I can't remember when he died though, but it says it on.
2007.
I suppose it says it on his
They
gravestone.
do that on the gravestone.
Yeah,
now.
let,
It's a
let,
new thing.
let me have a look.
Yeah. It's November 30th, I think.
So, so 1938, and what's it say? 2007. So yeah, he was born here in Butte in Montana. He spent most of his adult life living in Florida, but wanted to be born back at his birthplace. So hence him being here. Over here we've got We've got Robbie Knievel, and then Mum and Dad's down here. And on top of both Robbie and Evel's gravestones are some little bits of trinkets that people have put there just to keep him in memory. I don't understand the significance of the 9mm bullets, but yeah. So there you have it. Evil Knievel's gravesite in Butte, Montana. Well, good morning again, folks. As you would have seen in the intro, we've just visited the gravesite of Evil Knievel. Fantastic, I think it's the 5th time I've been there. We're currently on Montana State Highway 2, so we've got some nice sweepers and twisties coming up for a good half hour. And then we'll head south on 41 through Whitehall. We'll then turn east and we'll visit the historic towns of Nevada City firstly, and then Virginia City. After that visit we'll continue heading east and we'll get to the town of Ennis, just another old western town. We do plan on heading north into Belgrade and Bozeman, where Yellowstone Harley Davidson is located, so we'll go and visit those. The boys can buy themselves some trinkets. I've been there probably 7 times. And then continue for a bit on the I-90 east, I-90 east, and then when we get to Columbus we'll turn off south and we'll head to the historic coal mining town of Red Lodge for the evening. So we've got the big family still with us, but they're not following us. They'll meet us at Red Lodge for the night. Settle in there and have a look around at the great sites there, including Bone Daddy's custom cycles, and then hopefully we can get to a nice steakhouse. Hopefully the steakhouse there has got enough seating there for us tonight. Before we hit the road again tomorrow. So tonight we're staying at the Lupine Inn in Red Lodge, and yeah, can't wait to show these guys Red Lodge. So historic old coal mining town. Tomorrow's going to be a bit of a highlight for them. We'll do Beartooth Pass, and then we'll go and do some of Yellowstone National Park. Head on, head via Yellowstone Lake to Cody for the night. Anyway, let's concentrate on today firstly. This is going to be another epic ride. Twin Bridges, with a population of around 300 people, sits at an elevation of 4,600 feet and is located where the Beaverhead, Big Hole, Ruby and Jefferson rivers meet. Together with the Madison River, they give up their names to go forth as the mighty Missouri River. The town provides exceptional recreational opportunities, primarily as a mecca for fly fishers. Its history dates back to 1805, when Lewis and Clark's main expedition camped here on the Beaverhead River. The Tobacco Root Mountains rise quickly to the east, and the Highlands Mountains with their gradual ascent are to the northwest. Rugged, with many high country recreation opportunities, the Tobacco Range holds 43 summits that all reach beyond 10,000 feet. Holotop at 10,604 feet is the highest pinnacle. Roads from Twin Bridges lead to backcountry trails and the many beautiful alpine lakes. Surrounded by stunning landscapes, this Montana gem offers hiking, fishing and countless other adventures for nature lovers. Folks, we're just arriving at Nevada City in Montana, so we're going to stop and have a look around. There's some beautiful historic buildings here. Some are in various states of disrepair. That one in front of me, but some are just fantastic. So we'll pull over and we'll have a look around. Been here before, a couple of times, 3 times actually. Yeah, I think the boys will get a kick out of this one. And then just up the road about 5 miles is Virginia City. So let's have a look around. Well, we've just arrived in Nevada City in Montana. So in the 1860s, Nevada City was one of the 2 centres of commerce and it was actually known as one of the richest gold strikes in the Rocky Mountains. Along with its sister city, about 5 to 10 miles north of here, Virginia City. So we're going to go and have a look at that as well. There's my old mate Jace behind me there. So as the gold played out here and prospectors sort of moved away, Nevada City just became a ghost town. As you'll see, it still looks like one. But now it's more of a, like since the late 1950s, I suppose, I think it was 50s, 60s, Nevada City, it's become a pretty major tourist attraction. It's got an awesome collection of 19th century, sort of mid 1860 buildings. You can see some behind me there. So yeah, we're going to go and have a look and show you around this great little town. In the 1860s, Nevada City was one of 2 centres of commerce in what was known as one of the richest gold strikes in the Rocky Mountain West, along with its sister city, Virginia City. As the town played out and prospectors moved away, Nevada City gradually became a ghost town. In 1863, the discovery of gold in Alder Gulch sparked a gold rush to the area. Miners quickly settled the length of the gulch and established homes and businesses. Nevada City was occupied by residents as early as June 1863. In December 1863, a miners' court trial took place. The trial was for the murder of Nicholas Bolt, a Dutchman. George Eyes was convicted, and in less than an hour, he was hanged in the middle of town while nearly 2,000 residents watched. Nevada City became an incorporated city on February the 9th, 1865. The most commonly listed occupation of Nevada City working class was placer miner. By 1869, the population of the mining camp had fallen to about 100 people. By 1880, only 50 residents remained in Nevada City. In 1896, the Conroy Placer Mining Company was organised to dredge the gulch for the next 24 years, destroying many of Nevada City's buildings. When the mining had come to an end in 1922, about $2.5 billion worth of gold in today's market had been extracted.
Bringing in the sheaves, we're bringing in the sheaves. We're rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
Tuesday song.
Bringing in the sheep, his favourite song.
Yeah. Bringing in 2x2.
In the 1950s, Charles Bovey, a former state senator, began buying land and property in Nevada City in order to redevelop the town as an outdoor museum. Over the next 20 years, Bovey reconstructed Nevada City, moving nearly 100 historic buildings from other sites and adding them to the 15 original Gold Rush era buildings that remain in Nevada City. Today, the town is owned by the state of Montana and managed by the Montana Heritage Commission. The town has been restored as an outdoor living history historical museum, linked by railroad to the Virginia City Historic District with numerous historic buildings, artefacts and furnishings. Virginia City in Montana. So all of these buildings are still in use. Some as a museum, but a lot of them are just shops. So Virginia City was designated as new territorial capital in Montana in 1865. The other one, I think, was at a place called Bannock, west of Dillon. So this town is located in the older Gulch, and it was all about gold mining. So at its peak, there were 10,000 people here. They just flooded the area. They named it the 14-mile city for the numerous settlements that line the side of this gold-laden gulch. So it's at the moment, these days, it's mainly just a tourist attraction. Some beautiful old buildings here, some restored, some not. I think the population here is around about 300 from memory. This is the Hangman's Building Museum. You can see them all getting hung there. Pretty cool little demonstration. As you ride east from Virginia City over a very steep hill on your way to Ennis, you'll be able to find a tremendous view of the Madison Valley and the massive Madison Range from the top of this pass. This is a really great vantage point, and it's worthwhile stopping for a few minutes at this oval. Midway through the Madison Valley and nestled along the shores of the Madison River lies the classic western town of Ennis, our next stop. This extremely popular tourist attraction has terrific restaurants, shopping and lodging, and is a great place to enjoy a genuine western Montana cowboy town. This is a little town of Ennis in Montana. It's got a population of around 600 odd permanent residents. Sits at about 5,000 feet. Some beautiful old western buildings here. It's called a cowboy town. It's on the foothills of the Madison Range, which is straight up that way. Also the Gravelly Range and the Tobacco Root Mountains. Pretty wild sort of name. So it's got access to the Madison River, which is renowned for some good trout fishing. And this road here, in the direction that semi-trail is going, heads to Yellowstone. Madison River Valley is a gorgeous wide open valley that's home to some of the best blue ribbon trout fishing in North America. The valley is surrounded by the mighty Madison Mountain Range to the east and the Gravelly Mountain Range and Tobacco Root Mountain Range to the west. These wilderness areas can be accessed from the Madison Valley, as well as several high mountain lakes and excellent hiking opportunities in the surrounding national forests on both sides of the valley. The Madison River Valley and surrounding mountains are also very well known for its outstanding hunting opportunities. The Madison River Valley is truly an outdoor lover's paradise. The Madison River originates in Yellowstone National Park, where the Fire Hole River and the Gibbon River merge at Madison Junction. The Madison then leaves Yellowstone Park as it flows northward and eventually joins with the Gallatin River and Jefferson River to create the Missouri River near Three Forks, Montana, 183 miles from its origin in Yellowstone. At this point, just south of Absaroki, that storms rolled in and filming had to cease. This storm was one of the worst I've ridden in, with gale force winds, driving torrential rain and hundreds of lightning strikes all around us. But we reached Red Lodge safely, utterly soaked, but happy we made it. Join the Silver Gypsies on our next episode as we ride over the famous Beartooth Pass in Montana, then through Yellowstone National Park and onwards to Cody, Wyoming.